2004 for 1 week each spring. CUNY Citizenship Now, annually, daily CUNY News call-in have given actually about 85,000 callers free information on immigration issues. Hundreds of volunteers, who include immigration attorneys, paralegals, and advocates, are actually taking time out of their day, lending a hand, and taking calls from anyone who seeks any kind of information. Attorney Andres Lemons joins us now to speak on Citizenship Now and on the call-in event that's taking place later this month. And Andres, thank you so much for coming and joining us here on Open.
Sure, my pleasure. Yeah.
Good. Interesting to know when we talk about the topic of immigration, because it's something that a lot of people in New York City continue to contend with. And so for you, I know even this, call-in event generates a lot of phone calls.
Yeah, definitely a lot of phone calls. It's our ninth event we've had, and every year it gets bigger and bigger. Basically what it is it's a group of volunteers, over 400 volunteers who
Wow.
get together at the Daily News building, and we answer phone calls to anybody who has a question about immigration. We give basic information and also tell them about where to go if they want more assistance. Where they can go. Mm-hmm. There's a lot of great resources in New York. And a lot of nonprofits. So we try to inform the public about all the places they can go. Mm-hmm. And that event, there's also some politicians that go there,
Mm-hmm.
and this year it's we've had 85,000 calls in the history of this event, and we're trying to make it to 100,000 this year.
Mm-hmm. So you get a lot of calls. Now, what are some of the calls that you're pretty much dealing with? What are the primary calls that really affect you?
Well, people want to know about how to become a U.S. citizen, so we give them the information on that. Steer them in the right direction, but it's a whole range of calls, from anybody asking about how to get a green card to helping family members from abroad to come here and live or visit. Mm-hmm. So we have a set of our staff attorneys there to supervise everybody, and as well as a bunch of volunteers from the American Immigration Lawyers Association, and just people from the community,
Mm-hmm.
who want to get involved. And we have a website, so it's not too late to volunteer. You can find out more information on our website about.
So you are looking for volunteers as well, in addition to people who can call. People can come on in and volunteer and offer their expertise.
Right. Yeah. Exactly. And apart from that, part as Citizenship Now, apart from this yearly event, we also have events on Saturdays, usually about once a month, mm-hmm. where people can go to apply for citizenship, and it's just a one day thing. So they show up. There's application assistance, and then they could usually send in their application that day for citizenship. Mm-hmm. So that's also something to look out for on the website. We have events in all 5 of the boroughs.
Talk to us about the offices, because there are several offices that are citywide. And so people do have an opportunity to tap into some of these offices that are located on CUNY campuses.
That's right. Yeah, it's part of CUNY, the Citizenship Now program. It's been around since 1997, mm-hmm. and it's gotten bigger and bigger. Now we have 9 full-time offices and then some other satellite offices. There's one at Hostos Community College. There's another one at City College. So there's one in every borough, and basically people can call and make an appointment and get immigration information and application assistance. From a whole range of immigration issues.
In addition to providing the immigration information, obviously it's got to be a good sense on your part, because I do know that you're able to also, help people all the way through, so it's not just get some information, but for some people who've received that information, it is really transcendent in the results.
Yeah, right, exactly. It's a pro se project, meaning we help people to represent themselves, they usually fill in the application. We guide them in the process, and they take it to the mailbox and send it out. Mm-hmm. And it's nice to see the whole process from start to finish. Mm-hmm. when someone has a green card and then they become a citizen, because there's so many advantages of being a citizen. being able to vote, and especially in this day and age, you know, you know, people, a lot of times some people ask about immigration reform and if it's ever going to happen, when's it going to happen, you know, and I just think it's very important to be involved in the community and in voting, because that's really how we ultimately set the policies, you know.
So when the time comes for elections, I guess you're fully engaged in the process of helping with voter registration as well. Is that something that you guys do?
We just focus on immigration, but if people want to register to vote, we can, you know, tell them where to go.
Right. So immigration is the main issue. So now if people want to find out more information, what do they do?
They can go to the website. It's www.cuny.edu/citizenship now. And there's information also about English classes for the U.S. citizenship exam, and civics classes, free classes at several locations. And there's also a list of our offices that they can call, as well as other nonprofit organizations that give assistance. They could also find out about the citizenship events that we have, and the call-in that's coming up April 25th through the 29th. It's a whole week-long event.
All right. Well, thank you so much for coming to share. Best wishes to you guys, and I hope that you reach that 100,000 mark.
All right. Thanks. Good talking to you.
All right, Andres. Thanks a lot. Well, we encourage you to take a part in that. You found out the information from Andres. It's at the bottom of the screen. We encourage you to just go ahead and give a call and see if you can volunteer, or if you need that necessary information, make sure you tap in and get it.